Oh. Bad Jason.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Griffin's Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our brand
She comes back.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons.
Say hello to YouTube, guys. You guys are live on my channel. Volleyball.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he cuts
garbage. Oh, he got me.
And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there right off the bat. 52 yards. Big run on the opening drive, and they better watch out for this guy or it's going to be a long game.
Back when I played in our scouting reports getting ready for games, we put stars next to the guys that we thought were the key players on the other side. There should have been 3 or 4 stars next to that guy's name.
To throw is RG3. Forced out
touchdown,
to his
bitch.
left.
Let's go.
Score.
He's garbage.
Browns. RG3. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Oh, shit.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
This guy doesn't have a mic. Ray, did you get off last night? We were in the party because I had that dude trying to join the party. Or were you tired?
And this will be a
dude, you know, he said what dildo play? He messaged me that. I'm like, what? Yeah, he had a weird voice. It was like a, I don't know, that voice was weird. It was like super, super deep and weird. He started talking about dildos and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout,
I think he was like super stoned. He was like, I don't even know I'm playing you. And I'm like, dude, we're in an online match. How do you not know that?
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Oh, get him, get him.
He completes it to Julio Jones.
Des, what? Roughing the passer, my ass. Oh, my God.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
I got stuck.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
What's Madden 19 on sale for, Jason?
Because he was allowed to, I think, run free.
How much is it first on sale?
His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do is,
I can get down to eBay for $40.
Is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
That's surprising because it didn't come out too long ago.
Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Yes. It's the fullback DeMarco. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Joe Hayden is a complete cornerback. He tackles, he covers, and does everything with incredible speed.
Bryant, and he gets in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
now you did a QB
Atlanta.
sneak. Really?
Matt Ryan taking it in.
Okay.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. So he's able to sneak it in and
He missed the point after.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line lower than the defensive front.
Oh, Alfred.
The return man is
Take
Mario
this shit
Alford.
back. Take it to the house.
And his guys will get the football right.
Okay, let's see. Who is quarterback? Cody Kessler. Duke Johnson. Darius Jackson. Oh, hell yeah, Josh Gordon's gonna play for us. Let's go. Corey Coleman. What was that? Was that you, Jason? The fuck was that?
At the 20-yard line. And as the Cleveland Browns come back
Hey,
out
that
on
like
the
a
field,
that sound like a
they'll
fucking
get going again on offense here in a second. But 1-15 this last year. And it's a franchise that since moving back to Cleveland in '99 has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that time frame
only 2.
as well. But I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season.
Ew.
But I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward.
Interesting.
Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and
Please
a plan.
explain how your butthole did it. I want to know that.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Yeah, how? I want to see that. Wait, what?
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Does it glow too?
Play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns were able to strike
Ew.
for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he
You're
had
too
to
much
catch
for
it
me.
too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense.
So please explain yourself how you're drunk, because I really want to know. I'm curious.
And we just saw him complete a
Reed told me you
big-time
giggle a
play for
lot.
touchdown.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Isn't he always happy as it is?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
5.
Okay, let's go D-tackle. What?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Come on, D, we gotta step up. Let's go. That's his ass. Get him,
On
get him,
second
get
down,
him.
Ryan.
Oh, you
And Tammy with it over the middle. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Come on, defense, you're killing me.
Right side.
And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones, and he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a #1 receiver, but he plays that #2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers. So you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, you know, of course, he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter #2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And the Browns getting set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
The boys.
Play action. Now Griffin. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete. Roughing the passer. That's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football.
Come on, George.
You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson.
Good job,
Johnson. A nice juke of the defender before.
Okay, I need to change my cornerbacks because they suck.
The next wave could bring him down. 2nd down and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That's a touchdown. Thank you.
There he goes.
That's a TD. Bitch.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Oh.
On the return. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored.
Jason.
Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent.
Come on, boys.
You got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series.
Good job.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
That's good, boys.
On second down, here's Ryan. And
Oh,
Jones
my
has it over
fucking
the
God.
middle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
On third and short, the fullback DeMarco. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
On first down, Ryan.
How did my guy just leave like that?
Completion to Jones.
The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and you have to respect that.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns.
Sit down, Matt Ryan.
In March,
Fucking
25 years old. So he's kind of in
go.
that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
It really is. And I still remember the evaluation of him coming out.
Come on, guys.
He does
Stop.
everything
One
well,
stop.
but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Well, wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does. And
Get his ass.
he's going to continue to elevate his
Yes.
game and
Good
set
job.
a
Let's
Pro
go.
Bowl in 2017.
And it falls incomplete
Please
after
don't go for
almost
it.
being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Watch the fake.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons
fake it,
call
don't
on
be an
Matt
idiot.
Bryant. From the right hash, this from 45 yards
Yeah,
away.
Oh,
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good.
Good job,
and the
D.
drive will wind up yielding 3.
I'll take that. Let's
So
go.
a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's Griffin.
Oh,
and
come
this
on.
is incomplete. That time they were looking for the former Auburn Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. That'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound
Really
too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Gets it to Gordon.
Go, Gordon, go.
Taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw is RG3.
Oh, that's
He's going to
way
wind
off.
up and air it out. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to
Hail
go.
Mary.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it.
Oh, he caught it. Oh, he
dropped. Dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Come on, stupid game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Ryan on 1st down. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle? Now it's Ryan. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your touchdown.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Ryan, wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing.
Oh, good job, Kirksey.
And that's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Oh, Alford.
The return now by Alford. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd down, Griffin. And he will find his man on the outside. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Griffin on second down. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor.
Good job.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Dumping it off for Johnson. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Boy, the evolution of the game makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore. We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. On second down, here's Griffin. Buying time goes left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And still for me, with the injuries, every time he carries that football, you just kind of hold your breath, don't you?
You have to, because you noted it. The injuries of the past have derailed his career up until this point. Now we're seeing some more evidence of him using his legs again, but he does have to be careful. They need him out on the field.
Yeah, RG3, you got to have him out there. So explosive.
On Barnage.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin.
Touchdown, let's go. Bitch.
Touchdown. Gary Barnage, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Good job, guys.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But
good job.
Find it, they go to it,
hold on
and it often results in touchdowns.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this.
Good tackle.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Go, boys.
Ryan turns and gives to DeMarco. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Defense whatsoever.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Hits his target. It's
Every
Taylor
fucking
Gabriel.
time.
And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye.
Run.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
The
left side completion to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flagged.
On defense, come on.
1st and goal from the 5. After the penalty, here's Freeman. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2 minutes warning.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal.
Get off the block.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Get off the fucking block.
Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Tie game.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Nope. Of course not.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Gets it to Gordon. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I think that's a big pickup for them.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Escaping the pressure right. And Barnage has it.
Good job,
right
Barnage.
Give him 10.
There you go.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And his kick is good.
Game over.
Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they've pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I can't help but marvel at how calm these field goal kickers seem to be
Let's
in
go.
situations like
Got the
this.
W. Let's
You know
go.
I'm shaking up here like a leaf.
He quit. Ooh. Dude, that dude was 106 and 76 records. And they beat him. Wow. But I'll see you guys in the next video.